Greetings, everybody. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Come on in, family. Come on in. Come on in. Dang, I wanna. Oh, I can't charge this up. Forget it. I don't need it. Happy Saturn Day to y'all, man. Happy Saturn Day. Yes, family. Thank you for coming in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Get us up to 3K likes so that we can start the lecture. In the meantime, in between time, let's get acquainted. Tell me where y'all from in the comments. Tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me for one. And then if you can hear me, we can go further. Shout out to my organic, authentic soul tribe out there. Today we're going to learn a deep download, guys. Today we're going to learn a deep download, the science of wings and halos, part two. So we're going to be basically talking about the great cosmic mother, but not in the way that a lot of people are speaking on it, that what you've already heard of. Okay, so of course I'm connected to the Akashic records and to the actual organic, authentic trualities. And when you're connected to the truality like this, what we're living right now, this is the realities, right? This is the realities. But when you start doing your spiritual work, thank you for the follow, by the way. When you start doing your spiritual work and you start really altering your consciousness and you start stepping into higher levels of your imagination, of your mind, of your existence, you start expanding. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I appreciate that. Oh, you from New York? Ashe. Ashe. Hey, shout out to everybody in here from New York, from I didn't see nobody else say where they was from up in here, but yeah, so I just want to give you guys the quick intro while we wait to get 3K. If you just got here, we start the lecture once we get 3,000 likes. When we get 3,000 likes, we start it. Until then, I'm just going to get acquainted. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being here. If this is your first time being here, you're going to love it here. You might as well follow and subscribe, not only to here, but to my YouTube channel. Because just in case you got to leave, sometimes my lectures run a little over, right? So just in case you got to leave, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm going to upload the lecture over there. Then you can go back and watch it over there anytime you want. So today, guys, we're going to tap into this thing, the science, right? I got lecture 1 that we did, part 1. I haven't got the chance to upload it yet, but I'm going to upload it this week, y'all. Give me a chance. You know, the Matrix, we be having all type of earthly things to do. All right, everybody type a I, type an emoji I in the comments if you can hear me. I just want to make sure the voice is being heard. How you doing, Jesse? Greetings. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Let's get in this thing, man. Let's get in this thing. Hello to the trolls. I know you in here, Ashe. I'm glad to see you on live again. I love hearing what you have to say. Ashe, we about to get really into this thing, family. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments, though, before I go any further, because I ain't see no eyes. If you get what I'm saying. If I ain't see no eyes, that mean it ain't no me's. If it ain't no me's, that mean we can't keep moving. Yes, thank you, y'all. I love y'all too, man. I love y'all too, by the way, man. And listen, just promise me that the wisdom you receive, you will go and do your own meditations, do your own work, and sit with the information yourself. Never just take nothing what I say, because what I say, I mean, it's just Akashic records, and there are multiple, endless, infinite probabilities, and I'm just bringing through the most probable probabilities that can give us the best advantage of where we are in the actual matrix, where our light bodies are being projected from, so that we can know where we are, know where we came from, and know where we're going. It's hard to get out of the system if you are not aware of these things, right? This is very important that we remember. That's why a lot of people out there, they stress, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. And I'm just here to help you hone in on that wisdom, on that data for yourself. So a few days ago, we did part one of the science of wings and halos. I told you that we're digging into the own history. Why are we digging into her story, right? Not his story, but why are we digging into her story? Her story is the actual collective consciousness. We're digging into her story because we need to know our own truths, right? And no truth is a truth unless it's your truth, right? So that's just all it is to it. But what I'm doing is I'm connected to the consciousness. So I'm able to give us clarity. I'm able to bear the gift of clarity because this is my ability and this is the gift that God gave me, right? And so I use it for good to just give clarity to everybody so that they can have ideas of where we really came from and or where you really came from. You can have a place to start, because if you're looking for yourself and you don't even know where to start, you feel what I'm saying? That could take a lot of time, energy, and money. And so I'm generally just here helping you get us up to 3K likes, y'all, so we can start the lecture. If you just getting here, this your first time getting here, make sure you support by liking the video. I do not do unrequited connections where y'all just come on here and y'all feeding the information and y'all not giving me no power back. I don't do that. So you come on here, you like the screen, and you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be notified when I repost these lectures over there, but also so that other people can get the message, y'all. That's just all it is. I'm not asking for your money or none of that. But if you do feel called to donate, here is my Cash App right here, Divine Morford. And yeah, your support goes a long way. It helps me to free up time and energy to actually do these lectures in the way that I do, because a lot of people are not aware that they need the information that I share. So it's hard to really kind of put a price on stuff like that because people don't know they need it until they come over here and then they get it and they be like, damn, I'm so glad I came over here. I'm so glad I clicked. I'm so glad I decided to tune in because now I got a piece of the puzzle that I was missing to learn about myself. You know what I'm saying? Here you're going to learn about yourself. You're going to learn aspects of yourself that thank you for the shares. I appreciate it. Now that's what I'm talking about. I cannot do this without you. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't do it without you. I'm grateful for you because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here. So I appreciate you. Period. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follows, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get it. Let's get it. So this lecture, y'all, is about to be crazy. The science of wings and halos. We're gonna tap into this picture that you guys see right here today. We're gonna tap into this picture. Let me come on this side. We're going to tap into this picture that you guys see right here. We're going to tap into this picture right here today. And then this whole little back way. First and starters, I want to say greetings to you all. I want to say that I love you. I'm grateful for you. I want to start this lecture off with talking about the spirit animal, right? So I don't know how many of you guys is connected to the turtle, but the turtle is really a physical representation of the great cosmic mother energy in the observable realities. And turtles stand for, taking things slow. They stand for strength. They stand for wow. If you walking somewhere and you see a turtle, that's literally a gift from nature. Like they represent so much. Like they represent birth. They actually represent birth. You didn't really know that, huh? A lot of people didn't really know that. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you guys. All right, so where we at? We at 21. Okay, so while we get up to 3K, let's just keep on digging into the information. So we're going to tap into this image right here. We're going to basically decode it and break it down, but I'm going to give you the perspectives of what I've been saying about the wings and the halos. Now, we've learned in lecture 1 that the wings, we didn't really get to tap into the wings, but we tapped into the halo. And we learned that the halos are, we learned that where the halos, who were the holders of the halos, who's actually brung the halo consciousness into our reality, and how can we get a greater understanding of it, right? We also learned about how did our halos and become distorted, right? We learned about how we lost our wings, right? How we lost our wings. We learned what is the wings, right? We learned just the beginning part. So on this lecture, we're going to tap more into what are the actual wings. I'm going to give you guys a lot of downloads that I know, nobody's really talking about. And so I know that this will be great help of you to find your inner truth, right? Why is it important, the information I'm sharing? Make sure you get you a pen, a paper, take you some notes, right? Why is this lecture important? Well, the lecture is important because a lot of us is due to graduate out of this matrix and to continue moving on to our greatest creations, our greatest realities, our greatest trualities, right? And the only way you can do that is if you know where you came from. This is critical information, family. If we don't know where we came from, then we cannot know where we are at. If we don't know where we are at, that it's impossible for us to know where we're going. I mean, it's impossible. Being that a lot of the information has been distorted, has been scrambled, has been basically hidden so that a lot of people can't find out their true powers. They can't remember who they are. Let me give you a tip. On a lot of the planets, the actual higher vibrational earth grids, they exist on higher dimensions, of course, at the same time, simultaneously as we exist in this one. And there are rules and laws to each planet. And there are rules to like how big buildings could be on the planet, how much trash can be on the planet. There are certain type of cosmic laws that cosmic building laws, or cosmic masonry laws that are set in place to help a planet stay inhabitable, to help a planet grow through its evolution process. Okay, so with that being said, I want to warn you guys that this lecture is not going to be like a normal lecture. So I'm going to ask that you have an open heart, an open mind to a lot of the things that I'm speaking on here. We will be talking about lower vibrational timelines, but not today. Okay, so this is a higher vibrational timeline. I have to bring in these higher crystalline grids into your bodies, into your subconscious minds, so that your DNA can start to upgrade on its own. You feel what I'm saying? So that your DNA can start to expand and you can actually consciously, because a lot of this work, I'm telling you, it doesn't just happen on its own. Like, some of the stuff happens on its own as we collectively begin to do the work together. Then our babies are born with the new templates. However, some of this consciousness, we have to literally take the intention and clear it out. Some of these ethereal bodies, we have to literally put in the work in order for them templates to be replaced as per the law of substitution, in order for the timelines to be inserted and implanted in our new babies. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, we know that the avatars are systems and everything here is a computer system and a program. And so our babies are born with the templates that we download within the planetary's collective consciousness. This means that whatever, as per the law of parenting, whatever we as the parents download into our download into our planetary's earth grid, then our babies, as they are born, they receive them templates, they receive them downloads, they receive them light grades or them light body integrations that we give them. That's why it's important that you do the spiritual work, right? That you do your individual spiritual work and that you actually do your ancestral healing, clearing, and that you actually start doing the collective work, right? And then beyond that, you start doing your galactic work. Then beyond that, you start doing your cosmic work. It's more than just you and I. This thing is bigger than us. And it takes a team effort. It really takes a team effort to get the job done. You know, there's a lot of work to be done here on this realm, in this planet, in this space, in this existence. And it takes bravery. It takes people like me to not be afraid of being called crazy. It takes people like me to to gather the information, to meditate, to fast, to keep my energy clear so that I can receive the clearest, the most uh profitable information that we can use that will guide us today, right now. Like, that takes a lot of energy to make sure I'm keeping myself clean, my thoughts clean, my energy clean, make sure that I'm using discernment so I can know what or who I'm really connecting with to bring this energy through to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why after you see me going a humongous fast, next thing you know, I got a whole lot of data to give to y'all. That's what I do. That's my job. Like, that's my superpower. I have the gift of connecting to the consciousness in a way that I'm able to get higher vibrational light codes. Once my human body and I process the light codes, I'm able to basically simplify the information and then feed it to you all, and then you all are able to do what you need to do and then spread it like that. That's how it go, right? That's what a psychic medium is about, but that's also what higher vibrational entities are about, like high priestesses, empresses, and the energies of the sort like that. Emperor and yeah, hierophants and things like that. Ashe. Yeah, so thank y'all for keeping the likes. Okay, we got 5K, right? We got 5K. Now let's get this lecture started. Happy Saturday to you all. Before we get started, I want everybody to type a eye emoji in the comment to let me know that you are listening and you are receiving and you are open and ready to start, okay? Also, that you can hear me. Everybody in here, there's 30 people in here. That means I need to see 30 eyes real live. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, all I'm asking you is please to do so. That's it. I ain't trying to beg. I don't want to do none of that. Just do it. I'm bringing the information through. I'm not asking for your money. I don't need your money. I'm not asking for that. You feel what I'm saying? But I am asking for support in the best way you can that doesn't cost money, but it do cause your intention. And I need your intention to help build momentum in the frequency, in the consciousness that we're growing here together, okay? So all that is saying is simply subscribe to the YouTube channel, simply keep liking the screen, right? That's it. If you are feeling very generous and you do understand that I do still need to live a human life, I have bills to pay, I have things that I need to do, travels, I have gas, I have all this type of stuff that I need to do, and you feel generous enough to give no matter the amount of what it is, here is my Cash App, Divine Morer. Your support allows me to keep on bringing these lectures through on a frequent basis, right? Where I don't have to take too many breaks to do other things, right? Of course, you know what I'm saying? I say. So thank you for being here. Okay, I see that everybody is ready. We've been staying strong. A good 30 something. At one time up in here, we had like 70 people in here. That was really amazing. We had 33 energy. That's what I'm saying. 33rd degree, that masonry. You feel me? 33rd degree, that masonry. 33rd degree, that masonry. Yeah, I'm that 33rd degree energy. And what I mean by that is my voice, my energy, it builds new collectives, it builds new consciousnesses, and together we form new babies. You feel what I'm saying? And with these new babies, we build the body of Christ. We build, the God's temple, you know what I'm saying, in real time, in actual real time. Ashe, if you master life number 33, let's get it. Then you supposed to be here. You supposed to be here. To my leaders that come through and get the information, you welcome. I want to say you welcome because I have a lot of leaders that come through, and I just want to say that, ain't no hatred. I ain't beefing with none of y'all. This is my job to distribute the information. You feel what I'm saying? So now we got enough. Let's get it. So this lecture, I know I'm channeling, so let me get a sip of water real quick. By the way, guys, I have my website, right? I have my website before we get started. I have my website, and on my website, I offer a few services there. If ever you want to really tap into your individual Akashic records, where your soul is sourced from, any of your past your actual parallel experiences, your purposes, your powers. If you wanted to really, basically, what I'm doing here, I can do for you individually. Like how I'm reading this energy right here, I can do for you individually. And so I offer services for that. I also have 5 books out and available. One of my most popular books is How to Heal Trauma in 21 Days Indefinitely. It's a book I used to offer for free, which I think I will be getting back to offering it for free soon. But right now it is free, but it's like $5 on there. You know what I'm saying? That's just for support. You know what I'm saying? So you can visit my website. You could tap into, I do have the number one famous Astral Travel Dream Tea. And so what the Astral Travel Dream Tea it does is it helps you to heal your energies, your consciousness, and expand your consciousness easily and effortlessly without having to meditate for hours, without having to literally put in all that extra time and energy. That way you can have more time to build your legacy and build your life. Shay, Grand Rising, Ultra rising to you. Ultra rising to you, goddess. Let's get it. All right. So, thank you. Whoever just sent that cash app. Yeah, 549, that's my angel number. You feel me? I'm going to always be supported. Whoever just sent that cash app. Thank you, Murray. I'm going to say your name, Murray, and I don't usually say your name. Thank you, Murray. I appreciate that cash app. I appreciate that cash app, love. Let's get it. To my mods in here, take it easy on them. If you see any trolls in here, let them stay. But if they start to get too derogatory, or if they start misleading people, then go on and boot them up out of here, okay? To my mods. But other than that, if they just saying a little couple of, just some funny stuff, let them stay, because, they need to learn too. And that's their way of learning, and that's their way of expressing that they need help. You know what I'm saying? So we tapping in. All right, now, the Great Cosmic Mother, guys, this spans through so many aspects of the reality. You feel what I'm saying? But what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of give you a couple of pieces to what I see and what I've picked up in the collective consciousness. I easily connect with my control with magnetism, but find third. Hey, all right, so, all right, now here, right here, you see, how should I start this thing? I really just want to, okay. All right, so from the first lecture, right, from part 1, we talked about the wings being a actual particular light body. We talk about the halo being the Taurus field, right? But let me explain to you from another perspective of what the halo is all about. Now, as you see this picture right here, you see, let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on, let me try to stand up so I can see. You see this picture right here. You see this thing I'm pointing at. Hold up. Right here. Right here. That. You see that yellow, that black hole and that yellow around it, right? There's one. And then here's another one right here. Let me see. There's another one right there. You see that right there? Right there. All right. So those are what you call halos, right? Those are what you call halos. Now, these halos, right? Now, remember I told you that the Lyrans, were the actual original holders of these frequencies, right? Of the actual Taurus field grid and the higher 11th dimensional templates, okay? If what I'm saying is a little too advanced for you, don't worry. Your subconscious mind and your soul is receiving all the upgrades that I'm giving you. And when you go to sleep, it's going to soak all in your body. Your conscious mind doesn't even have a say-so in what's going on here between the connection that we're sharing at the very present moment. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all keep hitting the like button. Thank y'all for the shares. Thank y'all. We had like 70 people in here. That was cool. We got like 33 people in here. We rocking strong. The next goal is 10,000 likes, guys. Get us up to 10K likes. Get us up to 10K likes. That's what it do, y'all. Remember, nobody's really, asking. I need a fair exchange of energy, or, I just will stop doing the lecture, period, like that. So now we learned that The wings are the halos. The halos are connected to the 12 dimensional light body grids, right? We know that one plus those are 12 is a extra dimension, right? 12 are extra dimensions. And the extra dimension doesn't mean that it's another place. It just means that it has a more broader view or perspective. It can literally see down and through all the other dimensions, right? So it has a greater perspective of per se time, place, and locations, and exactly of where we are. And these grids got basically distorted. So what we're doing now as a whole is we are repairing our organic timelines. Now, it's important for us to repair our organic timelines because a lot of the timelines that we were continuously karmically planning out were artificial timelines and false realities and false memories. Now, if we're running on systems reading false realities and false memories, then how do you expect us to get back home? Right? How? How do you expect us to get back home if we're running on these false templates and false time templates, false timelines, and false memories? Don't nobody remember who they are, and we are in a place of just cloning. Everybody's in this place of cloning as far as the imagination and what we can do. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is very valuable information, and you should definitely take heed to what I'm saying. So these halos right here that you're seeing right here, that halo, that's one is by her mouth, right? One is by her mouth, and then one is at her right here at her navel. So do you see this halo? It has it's right here by her navel. You see she's wearing the color blue, right? The color blue, that's a part of the blue flame. Now the blue flame is literally like the soul, right? That's the truest, most natural part of the flame is the blue flame. That's the fire, right? We have plenty more flames, but in this episode, we're gonna tap into the blue flame and the great mother, the great cosmic mother creation of the blue flame, right? So here you see her halo, right? You see the halo, and then you see this halo is raining like frequencies and light codes down on this little Egyptian character that's kind of like in a boat, right? That's kind of like in a boat. He has like the King Tut, type of personification. And then you see that she is connected, her feet is connected to the earth, right? Or to the blue flame, which is the earth, right? Blue flame, right? Also water, right? It's also water. So, and then you see the arms down connected too. So this is the representation of the one of the aspects of the great cosmic mother. There are plenty aspects of the great cosmic mother. Okay. Notice one thing here. She do have some boobs right here. She has boobs, right? Her boobs right here. Now her boobs, you notice that nothing's really like coming from the boobs, right? Nothing's really coming from the boobs. And we're going to tap into what that's about in a few, okay? So, so this halo right here, the halo, let me stand up a little bit so I can get up in this thing. All right. This halo right here, right? Boom, that's raining in shadows, the right here. Boom. This halo by her mouth and this one, yeah, all right, I can see it now. The halo right there by her mouth and the halo right there, right there. All right. So these are not just halos, right? They are actually Stargate portals too. Okay, now listen, now listen. Now we're going to read the stars a little bit in this lecture to give you a greater perspective and a greater outlook on the wings and your wings, okay? We're going to tap into the Akashic records and get really a great understanding. And I encourage you to meditate on any of the information I'm saying and to find your own truth and your own perspective. I'm just sharing mine with the hope that maybe it can wake you up in some way, shape, form, or fashion so that you can own your power and so that you can manipulate this matrix in the way that you need to, and also so that you can find your way home, right? Hardest home is where the heart is, hardest where the home is. All right, so these halos, right? From the other perspective, I showed you that they are surrounded, the torus fields in the different aspects of the geometrical, bioelectrical fit grills, right? The fields, grill, fields. What the heck is going on with my words, y'all? Woo. Let me breathe. Give me a second. Let me just slow down. Let me just allow the divine to reign, the cosmic frequencies through me, on me, in me, around me. Let me just breathe and center myself so that I can focus my words. Let me just give thanks with grace and gratitude for this very present moment, for my great communication abilities and my divine connection. Let me just slow down. See, that's what the turtle is about. The turtle is about slowing your ass down. This is not only a message for me, this is a message for all of us. Y'all, we got to slow down. We just got to slow down. I know that the physical world is demanding. Our children's are demanding. Our physical lives are demanding. But we have to find time to slow down and just breathe, y'all. That's it. Just breathe and connect with your spirit. It's important. Like, I'm telling you, slow and steady wins the race. The rabbit was Speedy Gonzalez and he didn't win. He just knew he was going to win, but he didn't win because he was speeding so fast trying to get that physical world to see his greatness when he didn't even see his own greatness, and that's why he lost the race. So you got to understand. We got to understand. This for me too, right? Meditation, y'all. That's how you're going to allow these frequencies to permeate your body, is by setting the attention, sitting down, and actually meditating. I know there are plenty ways to meditate. Plenty. Right? So meditate in the best way you have to meditate. But sometimes for my high level entities out here who's in the chat, some of us high levels, we know that we got to sit our tails down and actually let that energy permeate us, been sitting still. And so you already know. So yeah, y'all slow down. I know that our physical lives is demanding of us. I know that our jobs, our work is demanding our attention. But we literally owe it to our hearts, to our souls, to the great divine cosmic mother that is within us to allow the frequencies to sit down, y'all, and slow down. Slow down. Okay. And that was the message that we had to just start off with, because I was just speedy. And I'm always speedy. Action. We got to make the time. We got to make the time to say, okay, I know my physical material world deserves my attention, but my spiritual aspect deserves my attention as well. I'm going to make it my business to slow my ass down 5 minutes every day. It don't even take a whole 30 minutes, just 5 minutes of your day. Slow down and just breathe and just give thanks. Set the intention and just give thanks. And all you need is that 5 minutes to allow the light codes to permeate your body, and then go on about your day. You know, that was a channel message that I was guided to bring through to everybody. And it was so important that they stopped the lecture. It was like, I had to just breathe. So we're going to take 4 deep breaths, right? We're going to take 7 deep breaths real quick. And then I'm going to murk this lecture like I've never done it before, guys. Okay. All right. Breath number 1. We're going to breathe in our nose and out our nose. I know that they tell you to breathe out your mouth, but we're going to breathe the air from our heart, right? We're not breathing the air that's outside of us. We're breathing the air from inside of us, right? This is how you really breathe. And this is how you start controlling the air or your breath, or this is how you really tap into your aerodynamics, your moving energy. If you ever want to be an energy healer or Reiki or things like that, you don't breathe the energy from outside of you. You breathe it from inside of you, okay? So to anybody. That's a good tip in case anybody wants to be Reiki healers up in here. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So this is what you do. You breathe in your nose, but you breathing in the air from your heart. Okay. It appears that it's coming in your nose, but it's really coming from your heart. You breathe that in, you hold it for 4 seconds. You put your tongue at the top of your mouth. You have to do that. Put the tongue at the top of your mouth. You hold that breath for 4 seconds and then you release it. You don't release all of it. You just release half of it, like up underneath your heart. And then you breathe it in again. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. That's the great cosmic, just quick breather. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to do that real quick. We're going to do 7 of those breaths, guys. And then that should allow me to connect divinely with the source so that I can get this information to come through without me stuttering, without me trying to process it so fast. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Breath number 1. Breathing in from your heart. Breathing out through your nose. Halfway, stop right there. Do not empty out your lungs all the way. Stop right there. Let's do number 2. Breathing further in through your heart. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Breathing halfway out. Still kind of have air sitting in the bottom of your belly. Breath number 3. Breathe in even further through your heart. By this time, your belly should be filled with air. You should be fat belly at the bottom. That's how you breathe. That's how you breathe. Okay? So by this time, your belly is fed at the bottom. You're like Santa Man. Excuse me for saying that. That's just what came to mind. Okay? Breath number 4. Breathe in from your heart. Now you can feel yourself breathing in from your heart. On breath 4, you can feel yourself breathing in from your heart. You can actually feel that space behind your heart, your lungs. You can feel the whole center of your chest opening up by now. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Breathe out. You can let all of this air out, right? And you feel it. You feel that? Do you feel that tingling in your root chakra down there between your glutes, your gouda, whatever it's called, but down there, that little space, everybody have it, men and women. You can kind of feel that tingling. That's when you know you're breathing. That's when you know you're breathing. Like, do you see? That is a breath. Now, we did 1, so 1 more, that equals 7, okay? So, breathe in through your heart. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Hold it for 4 seconds. Breathe out halfway past your heart. Stop. Breathe in even further through your heart. As you breathe into your heart, that air you just held in got pushed down to your belly. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Hold it for 4 seconds. Breathe it out halfway. Breath number 3. Breathe it in through your heart. By this time, you got fat belly. You got fat belly. This is how you breathe. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Hold it for 4 seconds. You should feel all that. Ooh, your body should start feeling warm by now. Tingling. Your heart should be open. You can let that last breath out through your nose. Through your mouth if you like. God damn, that felt amazing. Listen, type in the comments. Tell me how y'all felt after that. Because that just felt so good. I feel high. Like, I literally feel high. Like, for real. Type. Tell me in the comments, y'all. Tell me in the comments. Type your experience. Like, how do you feel? Yes. I like that. I like that, Miss Kiki. Miss Goddess Kiki, I like that. Yes, 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 yes. You feel like you need to practice more. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Dragon. I'm telling you, like that right there. Literally, when I blew it out, y'all, I felt electricity trickling down my canal, right? As a woman, we got that, and then we got that. And so inside that, the canal, the womb, inside my womb, fuck it. Let's just say it like this. When I did that just now, I felt electricity trickling down inside my womb. Now, you know that we're talking about the cosmic great mother here, right? And that's how I'm telling you, that's how it's done, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, I say. Now let's get it, y'all. We just basically, whew, yeah, we just basically did that. All right, now I'm ready. I'm ready to start. I'm ready, y'all. No more stuttering. Let's get it. We had to slow down for a minute, guys. Okay, so this one right here, where you see this second halo right here, that halo right here that I'm pointing at right there, that halo. Now that halo right there is a Stargate. It's a Stargate, right? Because halos are not only the torus field that surrounds your body, that which is above you and through you and underneath you. Is not the halo is not just at the top of your head. It's sourced from your heart, right? But even though it's sourced from your heart, it appears to be it's around your entire body. It's your torus field. Like, so your halo is not just a little gold thing that goes in the top of your head. It's like a three-dimensional geographic torus field that surrounds your entire body. Okay, so that's part one. Now part two, we're coming at it from another perspective, where I'm giving you the greater inside of what a halo is. So the greater inside of what a halo is it's actually a stargate, a portal to another dimension. Okay, now, yes, I literally said that the halos are portals to other dimensions. That's why you got to do your spiritual work and get your wings back. Now, listen, remember, we learned from lecture one that your wings is the center level of your heart when your heart valve has activated all three bodies. So your heart has a lower, a middle, a center valve, right? And once all three of those valves are activated, your heart then transform from silver and base metals and stuff to gold. Once your heart transforms itself into gold as you're doing your spiritual work and you become John 3:16, right? And the Lord loved its only creation, that it gave its only begotten son, which is actually a daughter. So once you get your heart there, that's when you get your wings. Right now, your wings is basically the representation of the light body that the activation of your heart creates. So it's like a shine, right? And that's why they say angel wings, they're light. It's just light. Everything is here is light and energy, like no lie. So your wings are just a type of light body that are spindles and representations of your heart, that which is made of gold, the shine from it. That's where the wings come from, right? Now let's get deeper, right? Now, what light body, so that you can know, make sure y'all is taking notes, so that when y'all meditate and y'all ask y'all gods or whoever you dealing with, you ask them to confirm this information for you, or confirm what's right for you. Don't take nothing I said firsthand. Go do your own stuff, right? I'm giving it to you. Go do your own way. Flip it, share it, do what you do. Do what you do. Okay? So, I see somebody just sent the cash app. Thank you. Thank you for that generous cash app. I appreciate that. This allows me to keep on going. Thank you for the roses. Girl, you almost made me say a bad word. I love roses. I love roses. I love roses. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes. You just sent me 3 bouquets. It's my birthday. It must be my goddamn birthday. It must be my goddamn birthday. Say, nah, thank you. I appreciate that. I love you. I love you. I love you. You feel me? All right, so let's get it. So the wings. So which, now remember, we're gonna the next lecture, which is part three. Part three, we're gonna tap into who are the angels, and we're gonna tap into, nah, that's part four. Part four is who are the angels, right? Part three, we're gonna tap into birthing the actual wings, right? This is fucking crazy. Nobody has ever really told you, oh my God, I'm still getting roses in the house. Hey, 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 hey. Goofy inner child dance on your ass. I had to do the goofy inner child dance on your ass. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. She encouraged me to go further. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. You say, oh, she just condemned her birthday by using the Lord's name in vain. Oh my God. So listen, If you just got here, to my moderator, come on now. This person is not supposed to be. You know what the Bible says about that, right? Yeah, we got to get the Bible thumpers up out of here. I don't do none of that. I can't. I don't do projections from people that don't know themselves. I'm sorry, I just don't, and I won't. I won't accept that. Moderator, come on now. That was a comment. Your ass was supposed to get up out of here. So look. So listen, y'all. Just in case you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself, right? Just in case y'all don't know, right? I am Lord Hika, Lord, Lord Hika Soul Ra. So I'm just the voice of the nature and magic and medicine. And so what this says is that I'm just master of me and the dark arts that we are alchemy and alchemizing. Okay, so Lord just means master, and it means the law and master of self. You know, using the law to master and to learn yourself. That's all Lord just means. You ain't got to call me that. You can call me Hika, but Lord Hika is my name, aka the Black Butterfly. If you want to call me anything, you can call me Black Butterfly for short. And we good. And we good. So, if you just got here, this your first time getting here, and you gotta go because you got a job, you want to go shopping, you got stuff to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel right here at Lord Hika Soul Raw 911. Or you can just click the YouTube button in my bio. Go subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not asking for none of your money. However, if you feel generous to donate, to send gifts and everything, thank you in advance. Here's my cash app right here. We already got 2 cash apps in the building. If we can get 7 cash apps, I might just give away a free book. And the book that I got, you want. It's called The Universal. Yeah, it's called Get in the Game 2, a multidimensional perspective, the metaphysical universal law book of divine justice. And when I say that book is coming through, it's coming through. Ashe. So, with that being said, let's get it. Let's see if we can rack up 4 more cash apps. It don't matter the amount of the cash apps you send, all is welcome. And it's a fair exchange of energy. It's just about the intention. It's just the intention, guys. So, thank you for anybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Now, let's get it. That was a little intermittent, y'all. Let's get it. 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 Let me get some water. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. For real. Kiki, I appreciate you. You're so beautiful. And I really appreciate your support. And you put a smile on my face every time you come across my airways. And I'm thankful for you. All right? I just want you to know that. So, now, the wings, right? That's where we was at. The wings. The wings. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, the next goal is 20K likes, guys. Get us up to 20K likes, 20,000 likes. Let's get it. We got a strong 37 people in here. We've been rocking strong. All right, now this lecture's going to get deep. So if you the type of person who you believe in, like, you real stuck in your ways, you gonna be mad because your belief system's gonna fuck it. If you the type of person you need a bunch of books and physical evidence to show you what your truth is, man, you gonna be in for a rude awakening. Yeah, I'm giving away a book. If I can get 7 cash apps, that should be enough to pay for a book. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that book and I'm gonna give it away free. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. If you want to see what the book is, you can go to my TikTok and you can literally see what the book is right there. I think it's pinned. It's pinned. But the name of it is Get in the Game 2, right? A multi-dimensional perspective, the metaphysical law book, right? Of divine justice, the metaphysical law book of divine justice. Thank you for the roses. I love roses. Those are my absolute favorite, actually. To let you know, by the way, if you want to buy me roses, I'm open to y'all buying me roses. Thank you. All right, so now let's get in this thing, y'all. The wings. So I was just explaining to you that these halos are actually also so remember, it's not just one way. Everything is always, and everything is all and infinite. So it's not, is this true or false, right? It's they both true and they both false. You feel what I'm saying? We don't really want to try to, that's linear mind thinking, to try to just separate everything and say, oh, this is right and this is wrong. It ain't. They both are right in their own perspectives and they both are wrong in their own perspectives. Everything is real and fake at the same time. That's why you got to find what's true. Right? Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I just said. Let that sink in. Everything is real and fake at the same time. That's why you got to find out what's true. Because what's true? What's true is that's the trualities. This is the reality. Right? The reality is just a copy of the truality. Remember, we're here to find and connect with our most authentic, truest self. Why will we need to connect with our truest self if the truality and the truth wasn't where we needed to be? You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it for what it is. Y'all, real and fake is the same damn thing. Obviously, because everything here is real and fake. It's an illusion. So that's why we don't need to find the real or the fake. We need to find the truth. I think I got another donation that came in. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. I think that's number 4. 3 more donations, guys, and we will be sending out a book. Yes. All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. We're using the money to buy a book, and then we're going to get that, and somebody going to get blessed with that. That's my way of giving back, y'all. That's how we got to do it. We got to keep it fair. We got to keep it just. You know what I'm saying? It's just abundance right here. All right. So the halos are actually stargates and portals, right? And they get you to other dimensions. Now, this halo that's right here above, now you see this picture of the great cosmic mother, and she has a halo. She has a halo that's right here. She has a stargate, which is a halo that's right here that I'm pointing at where this white at. It's connected to like the little Egyptian man that's in the boat right there. So she has this halo. So that halo right there is not coming from the cosmic womb, guys. Guess what? This is going to fucking blow your mind. The consciousness does not enter through the cosmic womb of the vagina, the mother. It doesn't enter there. It enters, right? The energy enters through the belly button. Through the belly button. Now, this is divine, cosmic, ancient. Through the belly button. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you have the baby, when it comes out of the cosmic womb, there is what you call the umbilical cord, right? The umbilical cord is connected through the mother, where they feed it energy, right? They feed it energy, and that's how the mother is feeding the food. Now, I'm not a metaphysical doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. So this is not medical advice. I'm just sharing my own ideas freely. We just having a build. Matter of fact, this is just me playing. I'm just playing, y'all. It ain't nothing that serious, okay? Okay. All right. So now, once your heart starts to emanate into that gold frequency, which is John 3:16, then you get your wings, right? This means that you have restored your higher dimensional grids within your energetic universal time matrix of your own body, your own light body, right? So there are certain type of light bodies, right? The next lecture, we're going to be talking about how to birth your wings, right? How to actually birth the wings, like BIRTH. Okay, that's going to be lecture part number 3. All right, part number 4, we're going to dig into the angels. Who are the angels for real? You feel what I'm saying? So right now, the wings. So the wings, what they do is they literally let me get it, y'all. Let me breathe. They are attached. Here we go. I got it. So the wings are a particular light body, right? Not just any light body. Right? The wings are connected to the angelic human collective consciousnesses. These light bodies, this is where you get your earth angels from, right? This is where you get your real live earth angels from. These are real humanoid beings that live here in the reality. So you got your Albion, right? Your Albion light body. So let's just break it down just for the people that just got here. So, truality. Remember, I said this is a representation of the realities. So RE in front of the word alities is just redoing the owl. So you know that owl is true. That's why it's called trualities. Do you get it? Do you get it? Listen, type 9 in the comment if y'all grasp that concept real quick. Type 9 in the comments, y'all. I need to know. Before I go any further, I need to know if y'all grasp that concept. I really need to know. All right. Okay. Okay, we good. We good because I need y'all to know. Like, this is the real cosmic downloads right here. Like, this gonna wake up your soul, your DNA. Like, you just receiving it and accepting it is you gonna, I'm telling you, you gonna start feeling way more powerful in your energy, and you gonna start seeing more. All right, so now remember, the wings. The wings are a representation of the heart when it's made of gold after you've healed all your shadow work and everything like that to shine from it. But also, it is the birth. The wings are the birth of what you call the owl, Albion, the Albion body, right? The Albion body. So the Albion body is your perfect Christos energy. It is the Trinity, it is the divine. It is the cosmic Trinity, right? The cosmic Trinity is thy mother, father, son, but the heart as well. You can never forget about the heart. How they tell us in the Bible, the Trinity, they leave out the heart, right? We don't never want to leave out the heart because the heart literally creates everything here. Everything here is created by the heart. That's why whatever you do, whatever your heart desire comes to fruition. Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. Whatever your heart truly desires, come to fruition. So like I said, your heart creates everything here. It's so important. So why would it not be said in the Trinity if it is the Trinity itself? You feel what I'm saying? So, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get in a little bit more. What is the Albion body? How do we access it, right? You access this body, right? By actually, that's why I said take notes, right? Take notes. For when you're ready for this information, you already know what to do. You ain't got to worry about spending time and energy trying to meditate. You already got it because I gave it to you, and now you just need to make it yours. So how do you access your Albion body, which is your wings? Now, these aren't just any wings. These are your dragon wings, right? Now, the way society plays it is they make us afraid of the dragon. They tell us that the dragon is evil. They tell us that the dragon is the destroyers and all that, which they are, but not in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? They put fear on the dragon energy. Just like the Dracos, they tell us that the Dracos is these bad entities that when that's not even the fucking case. The real malevolent entities you ain't scared of. Like the bees, like the ants. No bullshit. I'm just saying. The alligators. I'm just saying the real entities that we should be afraid of. We ain't, because they ain't taught you that it's the system. And so what I'm doing is I'm helping you to repair your DNA right now. I'm helping you to repair the memory that's in your DNA. Once that memory gets repaired in your DNA, you then restore it. How do you restore it? By taking heed to the stuff I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You need this information. If you want authentically live with your soul, you need this. You feel what I'm saying? And this is just what it is. And I'm just giving it away. And it's fair exchange. I'm not giving away because you guys, it's a fair exchange of energy. I'm giving and receiving at the same time. Need I say that? Thank you for anybody who's given to me thus far. I appreciate it. We still at 4 cash apps. So 3 more cash apps, we gonna send that book out. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, because we gotta literally pay for the shipping, you feel me? So yes, goddess, yes, face those dragon parts of ourselves. Ashe. So now these wings, right now, these are higher level. The wings are located within like the halo is like the 11th and the 12th dimension. You start getting the wings when you start getting to like the 10th dimension and up. So these are just extra dimensions. So they are like the lower dimensions, but with extra freaking depth to it. And so the more depth it has, the more it can see. You feel what I'm saying? And the consciousness itself is very vast and endless, right? There is no beginning, there is no ending. That's why you get the concept of a circle, right? Because it's always and forever. It never ends. It's just a cycle upon a cycle upon a cycle of experiences, wisdom, and energy. That's it. All right. So now, how do we access the Albion body, right? Now, this is what you do. Now, each human body, right? Please take heed to this, right? Take heed to this, y'all. Each human body is equipped with 14 now there's more. Now there's so many more, but we're only going to keep it basic right now because this is just lecture part 2. So we're going to keep it basic. So each body has its own masculine and feminine aspect, right? Now each masculine aspect, right? Now, for instance, let's just for example, the woman body has a feminine ovary. She has a masculine ovary, right? The woman body has a feminine breast. She has a masculine breast, right? The man human body has the feminine testicle. He has the masculine testicle. That's what I mean by, I literally mean this. And this might sound weird because you might say, how in the hell could one of my testicles be feminine, right? How in the hell could one of my breasts be masculine? I'm telling you, you are everything, right? I mean, you are everything and everything is you. So I'm just giving you the science of the energy and how to unlock these aspects of yourself so that you can experience life in a greater reality, right? So now this side of the left side of the body, right? Now, not the head, but like the head is reversed, right? So you have the head, you have the right side, this feminine side, right? And then the left side is masculine side. Then you have your body is the left side is feminine side, the right side is masculine side, right? So with that being said, 1 foot, right? 1 foot is masculine, 1 foot is feminine. One hand is masculine, one hand is feminine. So that's how one testicle could be feminine and one testicle could be masculine. You feel what I'm saying? One ovary can be feminine, one ovary can be masculine, right? Now, let's go deeper, okay? So now, each side, right? Now that we've identified each side of the body, now let's identify how do we open up the stargates and burst out the light body, right? So what you're going to do is this. Once you do your actual shadow work, the base of it, now the shadow work has levels. There are levels to shadow work. It's not just you do your shadow work one time and you think that you cleared out all of your chakras, that you finish your shadow work. It don't work like that. It's levels to this thing and perspectives, right? So from one perspective, right, you open up your chakras, your main 7 chakras, right? So that goes from the root, right, which is everything is reversed. I know that society teaches you that the root is at the bottom, and it is, because as above, so below, as below, so without. The law of correspondence says that everything black and white is the same damn thing. Real and fake is the same damn thing. Literally. So the real root chakra of the trualities is up here in your crown. It's up here. It's up here in the halo. Now get this. I'm about to blow your mind. What did I tell you the halo was in part 1? The halo is the torus field that surrounds the body. Right? And so that's the root chakra. That's why it's really important that we be having to get that root chakra right. You know what I'm saying? And so it's up here, right? It's up here. It's down there too, but it's also up here. Okay. So you got your root chakra, right? And then you got your sacral. Your sacral is literally where your third eye is, right? Now get this. The sacral and the third eye is the same damn chakras. I'm telling you. The root and the crown chakra is the same, just like black is white and white is black. Okay, I know that what I'm teaching right now is kind of like mixing your belief systems up, because how can they be two things at once? Because it's multidimensional and it's simultaneous all at once. So there is no up and down for real. It's just truth. That's just all it is. It's just truth. It's either this is true to you or this is not true to you. You feel me? Let's go deeper. So the sacral chakra, that's why they say that nigga thinking with his dick. How can he think with his dick if his dick ain't in his head? Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. The sacral chakra is connected to pleasure, sex. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. And that's how one can think with. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So remember, the sacral and the third eye is the same. The sacral chakra holds the ancestral memories. It holds all the gifts that you've been gifted with, right? Now, when I say the gifts that you've been gifted with, this is not necessarily, it's all positive, right? But some of these could be unhealthy gifts, right? Some of these could be gifts that we don't need. You're thinking negative thoughts is not natural. That's not natural, right? So if your family has been dealing with a negative thought form or a deconstructive egregore, then you will have a gifted as you're born with that template upon you. You will have that gift of thinking negative all the fucking time. But that's not your natural state of being. That's just a gift that was blessed to you from your ancestors. That was your inheritance. So all inheritance is not the healthy inheritance per se. That's why you got to dig through and do all the work. You feel what I'm saying? So you can find out what inheritance you want to actually own from your ancestors. You dig, especially because a lot of this thing been tricky. We ain't get up the, hold up, y'all, hold up. Let me pause for a sec. Maybe y'all ain't feeling me. We got 43 people in here and we have not hit the 20K likes yet. So I'm gonna do a brief intermittent. So that we can get up there. I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm gonna relax. Cause I'm not interested in one-sided connections. I don't do it. Either it's fair exchange of energy. Listen, the law of give and receiving says that we don't give to receive, we give and receive. Because that's law. That's law. That's law. I got OCD. You seen that? I had to drink the water 3 times before I can put it down. I'm telling you, I'm changing every day, y'all. Like, for real. Like, the energy is crazy. The energy is crazy. I want you to know that I love you, by the way, while we take this quick intermittent break. I want you to know that you are powerful. You are beyond courageous. You are strong, man. I want you to know that you are equipped with all the resources you need to create a grand life and humongous legacy, not only for you, but your children, children, and your ancestors. You feel what I'm saying? They chose you. God chose you. I want you to know that you are the light. You are the light. And you are the darkness. I want you to be harmony because that's the highest vibration ever. They think that while we wait, I'm going to just do a little intermittent. They said that they, as in the systems, right? The computer systems, says that peace is the highest vibration, right? Love and peace is the highest vibration. However, that is pretty high frequency. Yeah, but that ain't the highest vibration. The highest vibration, guys, is authenticity and harmony. There is no vibration or frequency higher than authenticity, which is true, right? Truality and harmony. Remember, the reality is a redo and a representation and a circularity of the truality. True owl, right? That's everything. That's why the owl beyond body is who you truly are. You are beyond. You are out beyond your body. You are Al. Al is God, just like Allah. Al, Allah. That's God. You are God, which is truly beyond your body. Al beyond body. Let's get it. Let's freaking get it, y'all. I'm channeling that motherfucking consciousness. Do you hear me? Source consciousness. All the stuff I'm talking about, you ain't getting from nowhere else. Not unless they charging you an arm and a leg. I'm telling you. What about the in between? There is no in between. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, it ain't no in between. You feel me? Everything is everything. Like Lauryn Hill said, everything is everything. You hear me? First come winter, then come spring. You feel me? What is meant to be will be. There is no in between. You feel me? Now let's get it. We almost there. We almost there. We almost got 20K likes in the building. We got 49 beautiful souls in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Every day and every way. My life is getting better and better and better and better and better because I'm genuinely grateful for where I am right now. Every day and every way. My life is getting better and better and better and better and better because I've been putting in that action every day and every way. You are everything. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Todd. Yeah, okay. Listen, if you just got here, let me inspire you further. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all. I'm going to upload all of this, all the lectures, this whole entire series. I don't even know what it is. It's Divinely Guided, but we're going to upload it all on YouTube for the free ski. If you want to sign in my YouTube, Lord Hikaso Raw 911, or you can just click my YouTube button. You know what I'm saying? You could just click my YouTube button and yeah, let's tap in like that. All right, we hit our mark. Let's get it. Thank you for your fair exchange of energy. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you are here with me, and that is a blessing. I'm blessed. I appreciate your presence, your light, and your fair exchange. I really dig that. And I'm grateful. I can't do it without you. Teamwork makes the dream work. They say that for a reason. Teamwork makes the dream work. And we still waiting for 3 more Cash App donations so that we can give out a free book. Somebody's going to get a free book if we can get those 3 Cash App donations through. Why? Because we got to pay for shipping, family. I mean, come on, you know. All right. Can you fill me in on a daily topic, please? I know that's right. Ashe. Okay, so, all right, now let's do it, y'all. Let's get back into this thing. We was in the middle of me describing to you guys, how do you access your Albion body, which is your wings. Remember, your wings is just the representation of your heart after you do the bulk of your shadow work and disconnect yourself from the beast, which is the moon, right? And then reconnect yourself back to the sun. Now, this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's when your heart begins to be made of gold. Once your heart is then made of gold, you are emanating the frequencies. We know what they say, your heart is radiating gold. You're emanating the frequency of 316. 316 is a hertz of vibration and a frequency of gold. It heals your atmosphere. It heals your mind, your brain. It protects you. Your heart is your protection. Like, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I really can't. I just can't. All right, so now we was talking about, we know that the light that emanates off your gold heart gives the representation of wings, right? That's where you get the humanoid with the wings behind you, like you flying up here, right? All right, so now the Albion body is how you actually literally merge in your actual physical body into the wings. Right now, these wings are dragon wings. Okay, they're not maybe they are another type, right? But I'm not aware of that. The part that I'm aware of right now at my current level of understanding, because I do not know everything, right? I just know what I'm aware of. And so I'm aware that they are dragon wings. Okay. Yes, actual dragon wings, right? Actual dragon wings. Come from different aspects. Come from different aspects. I'm giving you a different outlook on the draconian because you know they kind of got the long stick of the long stick here, or the short stick here, and they got pushed underneath the bus by the people who was really doing us wrong. And so it's the truth. If this thing has been very, very tricky, and so I'm just trying to help you to find the truth of yourself. Now let's get in here. If you gotta go, because my lectures be kind of long, right? Because I'm channeling and I can't control the time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can rewatch a whole bunch of stuff over there, and let's move it. All right. Now, I was explaining to you guys the masculine and the feminine, which I'm aware that a lot of you guys probably already know that, but it's not nothing. Some people here don't know it. So if you're here and you already know the information I'm sharing, great. If you're here and you don't know the information I'm sharing, even greater, because now you're going to get it. So now, being that the left side of the body, now this is where you get Psalms 23 from, which I did a whole breakdown on, and that video is at my YouTube channel, right? Now the feminine side of the body, she has, remember, together you got the 7 chakras that you do the shadow work on. Once you do that's called the base shadow work. That's just like your basement, like the base, the foundation in the bottom of your house. That's just what you got to deconstruct and reconstruct so that you can start building your house or your body. You have to build your light body, y'all. This ain't just, you're not just gifted your light body, because we've lost the connections with the divine, right? Collectively. Individually, we are gaining our connections back. But technically, collectively, we still trying to make way. And that's the truth, right? That's the truth. So as you bust through the first chakras, the first 7, that's just the basement. That's just you laying down the actual frame to your house, right? Because the house has been upside down and inside out, and everything was scrambled because this is cold. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why you got to find your own truth, right? So no more asking, is this real, is fake? Is this true? That's the question. Is this true? And if it ain't true to you, then there's no way it could be true to be. If it ain't true to you, then it can't be true to be. And that's it. That's just it. Your words is everything. Your words is your bond. Your word is your wand, like your magic wand. Your word is everything. And the way you use the language and on yourself is even more everything. Okay? And people around you. Right? People are constantly casting spells on themselves unconsciously, not even knowing. That's why it's important to know this wisdom that I'm sharing. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Okay, so once you break down the foundation to your house and you deconstruct it by getting rid of everybody else's personality and trying to start really scratching and building the frame of your house, that's the first chakras that we do. That's the first level of shadow work, right? Now, there's another level of shadow work, right? The next level of shadow work, the highest level, is what I'm introducing you all to now. And then the collective is starting to transform into this higher level of shadow work as we actually speak right now. So that's when you start bringing harmony and balance, which are the highest vibrations. Once you find peace within yourself, remember, the first level of shadow work is just to find peace within yourself, peace and love within you, right? Once you find peace and love within you, you've basically made, and you might say, well, what am I finding peace and love within? You're finding peace and love within the fact that you are light and you are dark. Right? You're finding peace and love with the fact that you are light and you are dark. You're finding peace and love with the fact that your darkness is what you have shunned and non-accept, that you didn't accept yourself. And so now you do accept yourself, right? That's what you're finding peace and love within. The differences between yourself, right? The similarities, right? So once you find a peace in war, right? Once you find peace within the war, within yourself, within your actual body, you know what I'm saying? Not having too much masculine, not having too much feminine, not having too much darkness, not having too much lightness. Once you find peace within that, then you've basically laid the foundation to your house down, right? So now you can start reconstructing your body or building your light body, because everything is just light and energy. But you have to make the intent to build it. So next, right? Once you got the next level, the second level is you actually bring in harmony and balance to each side, right? So when I say each side, get this, all together is 21. It's 21 main chakra. Now there's more. It's more, but we're only going to just cover 21 right now because that's what we have time for. So you got your first 7. That is the first layer of halos and chakras that you break through, right? That's your foundation. Then you got your second layer. Now your second layer is gonna be your masculine side, right? The masculine side of you. Now the masculine side of you, which is your masculine breast, your masculine testicle, your masculine foot, your masculine arm, right? That has its own 7 chakras. Okay. So once you find peace within the two sides, the feminine and the masculine, you then have to do more shadow work and find harmony, right? Remember, peace and love is high, but not higher than authentic in harmony. So once you find peace and love, you then go deeper into your shadow work and you find harmony and authenticity within your masculine energy and your feminine energy, right? Now, this allows the 21 that I'm speaking of, right? So you have your 7 main ones, then you have your masculine side of you, which has, and each one of these chakras has its own frequency and subconscious mind that it has to filter out the emotions that has been the energy in motion that has been stuck and dormant inside these portals that hasn't been allowing your energy to flow free. This is important because a lot of us have access to powers, to gifts, to shit that we can't even reach to because our energy ain't flowing good enough. Some of us got the capability to manifest overnight, literally, no time delay. Literally, you think it and it come to life. Literally. Some of us got the freaking powers to move stuff with our minds and everything without touching. I know that's a little stretch, but it just is what it is. It's the truth. I'm helping you to remember how powerful you are. You are so powerful that you can manipulate time and space with your thoughts. You can make some shit disappear. All you got to do is understand the atomic substructure of the object. You see what I'm saying? All you got to do is understand it. Once you understand it, you overstand it. Once you overstand it, then you got power over it. Once you got power over it, then you can manipulate it. Simply. You know what I'm saying? Simply. So once you start busting out your your masculine chakras, right? Then you got to, those are 7 chakras of their own. You got to go through all that healing, all the spiritual work. You got to get your feet dirty. You got to get you some connections with physical people. You got to do the work. That's how I do. You can't be scared to learn your lessons. You can't be scared to learn your lessons. Get out here and get dirty, y'all. This is the game of life. Have fun. Get out here and do the damn thing. You know, a lot of people, they be psychic. They be so too psychic for their own good. They be so psychic. They be like, this person is a karmic. I ain't going that way. What you mean? That's probably the easiest way to go. That's probably the easiest way to go. That's probably a wormhole shortcut to where you really need to go. But you so psychic, you like, man, I ain't messing with that karmic. I know sometimes it be like that. You gotta use your discernment. You know, but nothing is like, everything happens for a reason. You're welcome. Everything happens for a reason, right? So bust out the masculine chakras and then you bust out the feminine chakras. All together, that's 21 chakras, main chakras. Now, they're all spiritual. Now, the first set of chakras, they are connected to the physical body, which is branched out through your ethereal body. Now, your ethereal body is literally the closest body. It's like your angel, your guardian angel is literally the closest body to you. That is just invisible. The reason why it's invisible is because you can't see the ethereal consciousness, because this reality, it's not shaped, it's not formed in order for that type of consciousness to be seen in such a way. The human body is set up to only see particular light codes and frequencies, and the ears are only set up to only hear certain type of hertz and vibration. So it's so much more going on around you than you can see or hear at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? It is so much more. That's why they call it spiritual. When it ain't really spiritual, it's just appear to be spiritual because it's not observable. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's just all I'm saying. That's just all I'm saying. So once you get all of that done, right? Once you get all of that work done right there, you find harmony. Now you're on the vibration of harmony and authenticity. Now you don't really care what people say about you. You don't really care what you just here to kind of do your work now. You know what I'm saying? Ethereal, yes. You just here to kind of do your work now. And so once you find, this is what you call 1111, right? 1111 dimensional grid, which is 11D energy. Remember, once you start getting the 10th dimensions and stuff and healing in your light bodies, boom, you heal both of the masculine and feminine energy. That's what you call twin flame. That's what you call 1111. It's within you. It's within you. And also within everybody else too, because as above, so below, as within, so without. You know what I'm saying? Law of correspondence. So as you heal the masculine and feminine part, that's when you find harmony and balance within your entire halo, your entire your entire torus field. Now you have become a desirable shape that, you know, more frequencies, more godlike frequencies want to interact with. They want to chill with. They want to merge with. You feel what I'm saying? They want to work with. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call us vessels and things like that. So when you do the masculine and the feminine and you go through all that, now you got the 1111 template, right? The 1111 template. After you maintain, now once you get the 1111 energy within your masculine and feminine energy within yourself, your twin flame, then what you do is you got to maintain that frequency for long enough for the higher self to further descend its consciousness into your body. Okay, so it's a descension process. I know that everybody say ascension, but it's multidimensional, y'all. So the same way we going up, we going down too. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just it. That's the truth. So the higher you have to allow the higher self to descend more into the body. The highest self really doesn't descend fully in until you've reached that 1111 frequency. Okay, that 1111 template. Now, this is the organic, authentic truth of what 1111 twin flame is. Then once you find that wholeness, like complete wholeness, that's complete wholeness. Once you find that complete wholeness within yourself, peace, love, harmony, and authenticity, then you can attract that in another frequency, as in another person, another place, another thing like that. And that's where you get the rest of that concept from, right? But remember, that concept has been distorted in order to keep us trapped looking for something outside of us. The same way the concept of God being outside of us was just to keep us trapped from our inner selves. The same way of looking for love outside of us was just to keep us, was just a trap to keep us outside of ourselves. Because if you can just keep us outside of ourselves, then you can keep us distracted from what we need to be doing. If you can keep us from what we need to be doing, then we don't know where we're going. And if we don't know where we're going, we damn sure not going to get there. How you going to get there if you don't know where you're going? You feel what I'm saying? Thank you for sharing. All right. So now that you've mastered, when I say mastered, this means that you've maintained the 1111 frequency and balance within the 21 chakras, right? Within the 21 chakras. And now you're actually starting to really, really build your light body, right? After that, now this is what we're talking about, is the wings, right? The wings is the owl beyond body. Remember, the owl is God, right? Allah is God energy. You know, I am God beyond my body. That's all owl beyond body is. And you have to build it because you are the creator. You are the creator. Nobody's creating this thing for you but you. That's why you got to save yourself. And that's just all it is to it. You got to do the work. Can't nobody do the work for you. If somebody tell you that they can do the work for you, they lying. They lying. If somebody out there telling you that they can do the work for you, they are lying. And you need to take your money and take your energy and get the hell on. Because they gonna twerk you. They gonna twerk you, and you gonna learn a lesson. You gonna learn a lesson. All right. So now that we got the basis of the wings and the albion body and how to even build it, right? I've even given you how to do it, right? And you just got to actually do that work. How do you do that work? You can't be scared. You got to get out here. You got to learn your lessons. You got to get dirty. You got to play. You got to play. That's all the consciousness wants to do is play and have fun. And life really should be about playing and have fun. Like, that's for real. Like, it shouldn't just always be based on material fucking where we just are trapped in the rat race. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Right now, that's where I wanted to get you guys into that aspect right there about that, right? About how do you actually access it? That's when you allow, once you balance that field out, that's when you actually bust out all the gateways and the portals to allow your consciousness to flow freely. See, what was happening is, once a lot of the stargates, a lot of the main stargates that house our high dimensional consciousness was either distorted, broken, or destroyed in a type of way. Not completely destroyed, because we can re-put it, we can kind of refix it, restore it, but in a way where it's like distorted, you know what I'm saying, distorted. And that's that. All right, so now we've accessed that. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to process the rest of the information I'm getting right now. I hear sirens. I hear sirens. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, by the way. This is amazing information, guys, really. All right. So the Omphilus, right? Let's talk about the Omphilus real quick, and then we're going to tie everything in a knot, okay? So the Omphilus is right here with this right here where that halo is, which is a Stargate. So that Stargate right there is connected to this Stargate right here, which is Cygnus, right? Now let me see. This Stargate right here where the Omphilus is. Now the Omphilus is basically the source between dimensions and things like that. So that's the great cosmic mother. That's how it's like a portal of how she brings the consciousness in. Now, if your chakras, like all 21 of them, oh yeah, that's what I was telling y'all. So before we get into that, so once you maintain that long enough, you then get 1212 frequency. So 1212 frequency, that's 33. Right? That's 33 degree. That's why you always hear me talking about 33 energy, 33rd degree energy. Thank you guys for being here. 33rd degree energy, right? Now, that's the 33rd. Is the hell is that? Oh, that's just my lips just shiny. You see? Okay. I thought I had some. My lips is just shiny. It looked like some shit was on there. All right, so that's where you get the 33rd degree energy that I'm talking about. Now you're really building the Christ body, or the body of Christ, or now you're really building the God body. When you're able to maintain the 1111 twin flame frequency within yourself, then once you maintain that long enough, you automatically start connecting to the higher frequencies. The higher frequencies are on the 33rd parallel, right? The 33rd parallel, the 33rd degree. Right? And the 33rd parallel goes around the entire Taurus field, or around the entire halo. The 33rd parallel goes around the entire halo. Okay? And the 33rd degree, this makes you a Mason, right? This is a Mason. This is the builders. This is the builders of the light body. So we are the deconstructors and the constructors. You feel what I'm saying? We are that. And so this is just me giving it to you from my perspective, right? So 33rd, that's 12. Once you get the 1212 frequency, that's 33rd degree. You know what I'm saying? So when you start seeing 1212 in your life like that, you know, like, damn, hold on, I'm on that 33rd degree energy right here. My Taurus field is moving. My energy is good. I got the web around. We're going to tap into the web in another lecture, right? That's 33rd. Now, it's one more frequency, right? Now, from you do 1111, you do 1212. Now, this is actually after you activate your angel wings. And once you merge the angel wings with you, as far as the albion body, as far as healing the masculine and feminine, the 21 chakras, then you maintain that. That's when you get on 1212. Now, there is no 1313, right? It goes from 1212 to 1414. Now, also,
if you look at 12 plus 12, that's 33, right? It's numerology. But if you even times it with an X, which is divine feminine, you see this red X right here? If you even times it by life, then you get 144. You know what I'm saying? So 12 by 12 is 144. And so that's where you get the earth angels from. And now remember I told you that the Albion light body is connected to the angelic human template. So that's why we have a lot of earth angels here. We have a lot of actual human angels here, literally, so many of them. And that's why it's important that lectures like this come through so that you can remember, like, hold on. Like, even though your conscious mind might be like, man, this shit she's saying crazy. It don't make sense. Your subconscious mind is remembering, like, huh? Oh, I do remember that. Oh, like I'm waking you up for real and you don't even know it, right? All right, so there, Ashe. Thank you for the follows, by the way. We got 22K. I like that, y'all. Make sure y'all keep the lights going. Let's get it up to 25. Subscribe to the YouTube channel in case you miss it, because you can watch it over there. All right, so, now let's tap into, I had to give you that. So after the 12-12 is 14-14, right? Now, the reason why it skips 13-13 is because the 13-13 energy, it kind of is like a black hole. It's kind of like a black hole energy. Like, you see the black hole right here inside the halo right there? It's kind of like that. So the black hole energy is just kind of like, you count it and it's that powerful, but you kind of don't recognize it. You kind of don't recognize it. Okay, so 14, you do recognize it, but not as something that could be measurable as far as how I'm using numbers, if that makes sense. It's more like 13-13 is more like 0-0, and that's powerful. However, in the human number system, they don't really give zero power. So it's like, type of thing. All right, so now let's go to 14-14. So once you hit 14-14, this is what you call temperance. And right now, if you know masonry, as far as building the collective consciousness and the hives, then you know about temperance. If you read tarot, right? Because tarot is connected to all of this stuff too. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking right now. If you know, get us up to 25,000 likes, y'all. Really. You feel what I'm saying? Really. And I don't know if y'all want this free book. I'm telling you, it's a book that's going to change your life. We need 3 more Cash App donations in order to get that free book out to somebody. That's just all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And you have to give. You have to give back, y'all. That's just all it is to it. So 14-14 is temperance. Temperance, that's just the law of asking and receiving. You feel what I'm saying? Like 14-14 is what's that? It's something in the Bible. I forgot which one that was. But I think it was asking and receiving, right? Asking you shall receive. It's 14-14. Is it? I forgot what scripture that it represents in the Bible or whatever. But maybe I'll find it and I'll do a little quick TikTok video on it. Totally forgot. Universal law, asking you shall receive is John something. But yeah, so once you get temperance, and so temperance means you totally have found like a balanced wave between your masculine and your feminine energies. You even disconnected yourself from the solar mind matrix, and you connected yourself to the permanent heart indefinitely, and now you living in your heart space indefinitely. And once you accessed all of that, you got your dragon wings going on. You are a freaking pro now. Like, you are a pro in the game of life once you access all of this, right? And when all of that happens and you maintain it enough, now you teach others, right? And so basically that's where the temperance come in. It's just balance. You have 14-14. You have found balance, complete balance and harmony and peace and love within yourself in all ways, shapes, forms, and fashions. That's what it's all about, right? And that's when you're connecting from the true alities, right? You're truly in your true energy, right? So now that we got that out the way, we had to finish that. That's the wings, like in real perspective and true perspective, I meant to say. Now, let's get into the fucking the deep, right? Let's go deeper. Okay, let's go deeper. So before we go deeper though, let's get this 25K mark going on. You know what I'm saying? We got 50 people in here. We about to go hard. Happy Saturday to y'all. Happy Saturday to you. If you just got here, you ain't never been here, you can support the channel so that I can keep on bringing these lectures through, these deep downloads through by gifting. Oh, Ashe, thank you. I appreciate that. Now that was so much light. That was so much light. I can finally see. I can finally see. That was so much hanging lights that I can finally see. It ain't dark in the house no more. It ain't dark in the house no more. Our electricity bill was paid. You feel me? It ain't dark in the house no more. Thank you. You know? Thank you. As we get up to 25K, yeah. Man, subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all, for real. Yes, I'm going to upload this over there, always. This is part 2, and this lecture is deep. It was one of them lectures I couldn't just fit in one freaking sitting. Like, I don't even know when it's going to end. That's how deep this download is. That's how deep this download is, y'all. I don't even know when it's going to end. Like, I don't even know when I'm going to get finished this one lecture, The Science of Wings and Halos. We've been working on this thing for we at least got 5 more to go. 5 deep downloads. Oh, my YouTube name is here, guys. It says Lord Hikaso right here. Or you can just click, it's right here, or you can just click the YouTube icon in my bio. It literally says the YouTube, and then it says YouTube beside it. Click that right there and go subscribe real quick. Yeah, while we get up to 25. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for y'all. Hey, okay, go subscribe right quick. I say, you hear what I'm saying? Thank y'all, man. I appreciate that, man. This literally helps me through, and I appreciate at 12/14. You know, that's my birthday. That's what I'm saying. 12/14. Let's get it. 12/14, man. Yes, angel number 12/14. Let me write that down. I might need to go check. I might need to meditate on that or some shit. 12/14. 12/14. Angel number. Okay. Let me go check that out. I think that means I'm going the right way. What's that? 12, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8. That's abundance. Let's get it, y'all. The law of just abundance. Okay, you subscribe. All right, bet. Thank you. All right, now let's get it. Y'all getting ready? I know y'all busy. I know y'all busy. I know. Thank you. If you've been here and you just been learning, thank you. And like you got good intention with the information that you receive, you know, thank you. You know what I'm saying? If I help, you know, and I do this for the love of the divine consciousness that we all share. You feel what I'm saying? This is something that I would do regardless. That's why it's something I love to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really like, I promise you, if I was resonating with on $1 million frequencies at this very present moment, I would do this shit for free. Like I would just be all over teaching the world just cause, you know what I'm saying? Having lectures and stuff, just, you know what I'm saying? Not like in a way that's going to bring me broke, like not in a lack mindset, but in a smart way, you got to have multiple streams of incomes, and you got to learn how to invest your money in things so that you can do stuff like this for free. You can give back. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right, now we getting serious, y'all. Now, here is when you look at this picture, right? When you look at this picture, now we fully know a representation of what the wings are. We know 2 great perspectives of what the halos are, right? We know a couple of perspectives of what the wings are, and we know now more deep of what we didn't know at first, okay? And if you already knew, you still got greater idea. Like I unlock stuff in you. Like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, damn, hold on. I did something on that. Yeah. Okay. So it could be your confirmation. If you already knew this information, this your confirmation. All right. So, now let's tap into what this picture is. I'm gonna move out the way real quick. Let's tap into what this picture is. Now, on this right here on this picture, what you see is a telescopic view on the left side. On the left side, it's a view of NASA's one of their pictures of the Milky Way galaxy, right? And then on the right side is a picture of how the so-called Egyptians, Egyptian collective, seen the seeing the same thing that we look at the stars, right? So basically they read the stars in a way, not from an astrological type of way, but in a way like a soulful cosmic type of way, like how I'm showing you right now. All the stuff I'm giving you right now, I'm just reading the stars, right? And I don't need a telescope to read the stars. I just need to look in my heart. That's where they are. You feel me? So now let's dig in deep, 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 deep. So this is a representation of the sky. Now on this left-hand side, we're going to focus on this. Where you see 2 points of the galaxy. One is Orion galaxy, that circle with the 3 dots in the middle right here to this left. Let me see if I can see it right here. Yeah, here we go. Right here. This right here is the Orion point. And then you see the Cygnus, which is this right here. Now, in between both of these, right? This is a very important lecture. You see Cassiopeia. Right, Cassiopeia. Now all of these are their own universes, right? They call them galaxies, but they're their own universes and they're their own existences. Okay, so then you have, this is my own perspective. You know what I'm saying? So, and then over here you have Sirius, right? And if you really look for real, you have Sirius X, right? Now Sirius X or whatever, you know, a lot of people talk about that or whatever, but I'm gonna give you another perspective today of what this literally is. So Cassiopeia, now this is not a good and a bad type of thing, okay? It's nothing's good or bad. This ain't good or bad. Please don't demonetize, like demonicize, or please don't demonize the information that I'm sharing. It's not about that. It's not about demonizing it. Like, we got to have enough of that demonizing stuff. We had enough of that. No more power to that. No more demonizing stuff that's for you, because everything is for you. All right? So Cassiopeia, right? Now, here's what's going on here, right? Now, this is where we get from the Akashic Records. So the Orions, these are their galaxies and their universes over there. They're called the Orion constellation universes, right? So those universes over there, they are more like the human hunters, basically. So what I'm saying by that energy is, what they do is they actually hunt humans, right? They actually hunt humans. They go and find planets that the collectives like the Cassiopeia collective, or like the Sirius X collectives or Sirius collectives have implanted into the have seeded these planetary grids, right? These planetary grids and these planetary consciousnesses, okay? So you got Cygnus. Now Cygnus is, there's a double side, right? There's a double side. Now Cygnus is, would you say, the stork, right? Or it's actually a swan, right? It's a swan, and it's like the bird collective. So these are like, the Orions are like a conglomerate of different type of collectives. They look different, right? There are, some of them are humanoid type, like think of Osiris or some stuff like that. Yeah, definitely like Osiris and things of the sort like that. And so what was going on was, there was a war, right? There was a war, and this was a war that was between the great cosmic mothers. They had their own war, right? So Cygnus, right? Cygnus is a sister. She is a sister of Phaethon. So this is important. So these are like the bird consciousness, right? These are the higher level dimension bird frequencies and things of the sort, entities, right? And so now they had a disagreement because Sigma wanted to basically, was getting Sigma, her light bodies was getting basically manipulated by humanoid collectives, right? Humanoid collective entities. They were actually manipulating this airway, or like the rainbow light bodies and things like that. And so they was bringing distortions into the collective. So Phaeton is a perspective of Tiamat, right? Now Tiamat, right? Now there's different ideologies and perspectives of who these deities and entities may be, right? So I'm just going to give you the one that's prevalent and what we're talking about, the timeline that's prevalent and what we're talking about right now. So here is a perspective of Tiamat, right? Which, here's the craziest thing ever. Is Tiamat and Cygnus is the same individual, right? Oh my God, this is crazy, right? This is fucking crazy. So now when you look at this picture, you see the stars that's in the Milky Way galaxy. You see how it's compared to this perspective of this lady right here, right? This goddess, the cosmic great mother, has like her arms and her feet on the blue ground, right? Then you look at the galaxy picture, you see the stars of the Milky Way galaxy going in the curve that's supposed to be her, right? Now Cygnus and Tiamat is the same frequency, except for Cygnus is her lower self. Okay, now this is freaking crazy. So Cygnus is her lower self, right? They're like they're sisters. They're both the same energy. It's two aspects of the great cosmic mother. But they're going at it because the lower self, of course, wants things different than the higher self. They kind of wanted to take over the babies, right? Because Cygnus was the great cosmic mother that was responsible for seeding freaking the embryos to Earth, right? Now when I say the embryos to Earth, I literally mean like baby light bodies, like baby consciousness. I literally mean that. Like for real. Like it's like intergalactic stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's empires and collectives and groups and a lot of this stuff. This is a space operation, right? And the space operation is just like Star Wars, or like it's really like that. Like life is really like that. No lie. It's a space operation. So within the space operations, certain collectives and certain empires, they got jobs to seed. Like remember the Lyras, their job was to secure the Halo, and then you got the Cassiopeia. Their job is to basically maintain the wings, right? To maintain the wings. And you got Sirius. Their job was to actually project the consciousness from the headquarters here on Earth, right? So remember, these halos are stargates. These halos are stargates. So this X right here, you see the Cygnus X, that's a stargate, and the Orion is stargate. So over here you see, here is her mouth. Her mouth, that's the Orion stargate through the mouth. And then here's another stargate, which is the Cygnus stargate that's right here at her omphalos, which is her belly button, which is the cosmic womb right there, connected to the cosmic womb. Now, this is crazy because it's helping you to travel through your imagination and like what it's really about. You feel what I'm saying? So I know that like it's deep as far as this point, right? So this is giving you her story so that you can know where the energy came from. And remember, you got to know where you came from to know where you're at. In order for you to go where you need to go, you have to know where you are at and where you came from. And the truth of it, not just people trying to trick us, entities trying to trick us and use and take our money or take our consciousness and things like that. Our intention by putting us on focus on stuff that don't matter, right? So this stuff we only gonna talk about once because we don't need to dwell in the past, even though the past really don't exist. But we want to be aware. So the point of me talking about this is so that you can bring to your awareness and that you can remember, and you can go and get to another level or state of a consciousness. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. I really do. All right. So now, let's get it. So Tiamat really didn't want, like, now this is funny because you can be in multiple places at any given time space. So you could be the stars right here. You can be the great mother stars, and you could be the constellations together. That's what I'm telling y'all. This is humongous. Your energy is huge. Like, you're more than just this little individual in this little aspect in this little point of space. You can trilocate yourselves. You can bilocate yourselves. This means as God, which is the Albion body, which is the God that is beyond its body, you are beyond your body. Right? You are beyond your physical body. And I just really want you to know that. right? And so you can be in multiple places at any given time span. It's us human mind. When we use our human mind to try to make sense of shit, that's when we start getting lost, because we started wanting to add 1 + 1 that equals 2, but it don't. You see what I'm saying? We start one because that ain't even how you count time. We start we start counting history wrong because we count history like it happened in a straight line. We count history like it happened year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. It ain't even happen like that. Because time is simultaneously and multi-directionally. So if something is multi-directionally, this means it's up, down, left, right, southwest, southeast, southwest, all at the same damn time. This means we go from year 1 to year 3 to year 10,000 to year 4,000 BC to year 2. You see what I'm saying? That's the truth of this shit. Once you scramble all that fake ass linear mind code, once you scramble all that fake ass linear mind code, then you could really start seeing the big picture. But you gotta release from science says that 1 + 1 is 2, and up, and if we go up, it gravity says that it go down. No, you got to release. And I'm not saying that that ain't it. I'm just saying that that's not the only way. That ain't the only way, guys. If you're trying something and you're still trying something and that ain't working for the collective, then it's only smart to try something else. So if we've been trying to think and to do linear perspective and that's been keeping us stuck, it's time to accept that we had the wrong calculations. And now it's time to create new calculations that get us further. Or we'll still be keep living the same lives, these same bodies, in the same fucking space that Earth is not going to have for too much longer, because we won't be able to survive. We won't be able to live. If we keep going the way we're going on our planet right now, we're going to have nothing. We keep over wasting everything, over fucking everything. And that's the truth. That's just the God-given truth. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now this is not too long. We ain't gonna be in this too long, guys. So Cygnus is one of the great cosmic mothers, as her and Tiamat are sisters, great cosmic sisters, which they are the same entity. One is the lower, like lesser entity. One is the higher entity. A lower goddess, higher goddess, but they both are aspects of the great cosmic mother. Okay? One just kind of want like a more harmonized, like in a peaceful way, and one just kind of wanted more domination, things like that. Now, Cygnus didn't really want domination on her own. Her consciousness got tapped into and she was getting basically hacked. She got hijacked. Her consciousness, her level of understanding got hijacked by consciousnesses who knew more, and so they infiltrated. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that went. That's why a lot of us, like the codes here, none of these codes here look like what shit's supposed to really look like, because they don't want us to remember who we are. They, as in the people that drop these old codes in, the entities, the collectives that drop these remixes in our world, they don't want us to really remember. So nothing you see here reminds you of where you're from. Nothing. They made sure that when they dropped the codes in, that they gave us false memories and false timelines to hold on to, so that we will never be able to remember who we are and get back to our authentic selves. But one thing they can't make is the gold. And so the gold, which is John 3:16, is always going to have us tapped in where we need to be and who we are. And that's in true time. Okay? So now, so we know that Orion and Cygnus, they basically double cross. They all four of these constellations right here was here to seed planet Earth. They were a part of the collectives who brung the embryos to planet Earth to start creating life. Right now, life had to come from somewhere. It didn't just pop up in the ooze of fucking black goo. It didn't work like that. Like everything that was here was placed here intentionally. Science. It's all science, right? So they placed the embryos here to create the living environment and things of the sort like that. So now this is the shit that's gonna fuck you up, okay? So if you travel right now, this is some good stuff right here. If you travel through Cygnus, which is right here, if you travel through this Stargate in Cygnus, which is right here, right? Right there, that's shining down on the little King Tut guy that's in the boat. You know what I'm saying? He getting it right here. If you travel through that portal, which is that halo, which is a Stargate, right? If you travel through that black hole, that portal, that wormhole, that freaking Taurus field, if you go through there, then you will find the light ray systems that connects you to Ursa Major, right? That connects you to Ursa Major. Now, this is important because that's how the malevolent super intelligent consciousness was manipulating Cygnus frequencies, and that's how our embryos was getting implanted and like hybridized before they came to the planet. Now I know that's a lot, right? I know that's a lot, and we're gonna tap into that another time, right? But it don't matter what your consciousness mind understands. Your soul just need to feel what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna go too deep in that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to lose everybody. But the Ursa Major, you find Ursa Major. Once you get to Ursa Major, right? Once you go through this portal right here, and you then connect yourself to the Ursa Major light wave system. Once you get to Ursa Major, that connects you to the Orion stargates and their universes. Okay. Once you get to the Orion Stargate universes, you see these 3 dots right here that are in perfect alignment with the pyramids here on the Earth rim, which are light ships and just representations of the spaceships that they fly in. The Orions, they fly in spaceships that look like that, right? And so that's just a representation of them letting us know that they conquered us. Right now, this is some good shit because everybody else telling y'all like everybody else is like fed into the illusion and they think like, oh, this is just here to help us to. Nobody ever really even knows where the pyramids came from. Right? I mean, that's just the fucking truth. And if somebody's painting this big, huge narrative, I know not to be with it, because if you're trying to get everybody else to believe that, I know reverse psychology and the point of the game. It's so much trickery going on here. And the stuff that they saying is not. So again, once you go through once you go through them portals and you hit Orion, now Orion has the belt, which is the hunt. These are the human hunters, right? And then they telling you that they're human hunters. So they are here to hunt the humans. That's what they do. So they took over our fucking matrix and they planted these false informations and false codes and stuff in there. And so you wouldn't believe this. These 3 dots, they beam straight to the pyramids in Giza, right? The pyramids in Giza and Egypt. Right? So they are connected to the fucking underground systems and things like that. It's a whole bunch of underground systems and things like that going on, right? So that's how they've been like basically projecting distorted light that come from there. What happened was, when there are positive sides to these entities, but what happened was a lot of malevolent super consciousness got out and just basically that's what they do. Some collectives are here to dominate other collectives. Some collectives are here to guide and help other collectives. It's just, it's a thing of, it just is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Now that we know that, right? Now that we got that done, that's important for you to know, so that you can know that nothing here, like those pyramids, are not going to remind you of where you came from, because you ain't come from there. Nobody here came from there. And if you did, you would not be here. That's just all it is to it. You wouldn't, if you came from planets, because that's like illegal. Like the pyramids and a lot of the buildings that we got here, is literally illegal to have these type of structures on these realms. Like this is cosmic shit here. That's like illegal. That's why they got spiritual court, cosmic court. It's all relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you. So when they mixed up the code, they mixed it up to put themselves in there so that we can worship them, right? These are your Zeuses, all your aspects of Zeuses, right? And this is the energy. So Zeus had tapped into Cygnus, and Cygnus was control of the embryos. Now, the embryos, these are the atomic structure particles that, we are before we are physical. Remember, I told y'all there's 5 states of matter. And I'm going to keep on saying it. Bose-Einstein condensate, these are your lower temperatures. You got gas, you got solid, you got liquid, and you got plasma. So before you are this, you are Bose-Einstein condensate. And so this is when you're just like little particles in dust. So these are the embryos I'm talking about. I'm talking about the actual embryos that come from the stars and shit, like the little dust. And so this is Cygnus, how once this X is like boom because of war. So once they was all trying to see the collective consciousness, but then they got into a war over disagreements about the embryos and about Earth and about how they was going to basically either use us as slaves or how they was going to use the consciousness, right? And our destinies, right? Our destinies are important. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Our destinies are important, right? So, and this is the last part we're going to top out of, and then we'll just continue when we do part 3, okay? So, now I'm going to leave y'all with this. I'm going to leave y'all with this to think about. Remember, time is not only linear. It is linear, but that ain't the only way. So, this X that you see, Cygnus, so not only is Cygnus the shortcut to get you to Orion that also beams to the pyramids, Cygnus is also literally connected to the light systems, the rainbow light systems that is connected to it's, if you look at, now remember this Orion, it oversees the collectors, the Egyptian collectors on that Egyptian timeline and them pyramids, right? Now Cygnus, this right here, Cygnus is oversees the UK and the United Kingdom and all of them areas right there. What else is this connected to, and why is that the case? It's connected to CERN. Okay, so remember, like I'm telling you, it's all about timeline play and how, mind control, and how they could all, in order to control the collective, they only need to control our memories. Your memories is everything. If they can control your memories, they can control you, because if they can control your memories, they can control your actions and how you move around. You feel what I'm saying? And how you move around. So this right here, Cygnus, this X is basically over the oversoul of the beast head. The beast head is the moon. That's the moon. The moon is the actual beast head. It is the freaking head to CERN, right? It's the head to CERN, and CERN is low-key the serpent. You know what I'm saying? You got to really see it for what it is. The real serpent. CERN, that AI weapon, is the real serpent that we at war against. You feel what I'm saying? So, this is some deep down divine download shit that you're never going to hear from anybody, because they can't put it together like me, and they ain't me, so they don't have my perspective. So this is shit that I know is going on because I follow the timelines. I'm connected to it. I know where we are. Even when they inorganically time shift us using CERN, I know where we be at. I know when it happened. We just jumped timelines again this morning, right? Sometimes Earth jumps our timeline organically. Sometimes because she is Empress and psychic. So sometimes the Earth can see a timeline that's not going to play out because she's conscious, just like we are. We are literally just her. So she's so conscious, just like you driving. You driving and you see somebody with a weapon robbing a bank. You is not going to walk that way. You going to take your ass back the other way. That's Earth too. If Earth is we on the timeline and she see a particular timeline that is not healthy for her highest good, she is a level 10 initiate soul, a Lord, a God. She going to teleport us to another timeline at the speed of light. It's going to happen so fast because all the timelines look similar, but they're different in a small little way. So that's where you get the Mandela effect from. Right? That's where you get the Mandela effect from. We jump in timelines. You like, damn, I could have sworn yesterday I was walking. This how I know. I already know. But it proved because I was taking a walk and there's a stop that I always used to stop at. And when I got there yesterday at that stop, it wasn't there. Now, it is no fucking way. Like, there's no way that stop. Where the hell that stop go? We changed timelines, right? So you got to know this is important for you to navigate your imagination, for you to navigate life. That's why I create the books that I create for y'all so that y'all can understand this thing on a higher level, on a multi-dimensional level. Yeah, facts. Facts. So, I'm gonna leave us there. I'm gonna leave us there for that right there today. And I want you to know that today, even though it seemed like I gave you her story like it's in the past, right? Because that's the way we used to thinking about it. But then I turned around and told you that is literally connected to CERN, and CERN is happening now. So that's a clear direction to let you know that time is history. You cannot measure history on a straight line. That's fucking possible. That's impossible. And I'm not gonna be that soul that's still here talking about, yeah, y'all, let's measure history on the same line. That's not me. Fuck it. I wasn't born for that. I don't give a fuck if I'm the only one in the world like, what the hell? This something ain't right with this. It don't matter to me because I'm doing what I came here to do regardless. And me just being me is enough. So, the head to the machine, to the weapon that kind of keeps the consciousness stuck from flowing to these other portals, to these other dimensions of where we need to be in our collectively, the energy is being manipulated by artificial intelligence, right? CERN, that's technology and AI, literally. The moon, artificial intelligence, satellite, AI, right? So it's important that you see through this thing here. And that was great. I think I brought that message all the way through really good. Lecture part 3, we're going to tap into how to birth your light body, how to birth it. We got to build it. In order to build it, you got to birth it. You got to consciously do it, consciously. If you guys enjoyed this lecture today, type Ashe in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any questions, we can bring questions through real quick. Just in case something I said, just you want to ask a question, you can ask questions too. But for the most part, so they're using CERN to control the timelines. That's why you gotta basically remember like your energy, and you know what I'm saying? That's crazy because and look, they tell you, they said they using the science says that they have CERN so that they can go back in time, right? So CERN is a big ass time machine and a time lord. It's basically an artificial time lord. And so what it does is it scrambles our timelines and our frequencies, and it gets the embryos that Cygnus Stargate sends into the earth to manifest and be born. It catches the embryos, they manipulate it through the machine. And then they use the power to transform and change our timelines. The more they change your timelines, the more you fall to sleep. The more you fall to sleep, the more you digress in who you really are and what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's ultimately important, very important. And that's everything. And so you are everything. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. If you enjoyed that, yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And this was lit. This was a great time that I shared with you guys. We was up on here for a nice little time. We're gonna go ahead and keep it moving now. Whatever I forgot, I'll just bring it on the next one. But I really want y'all to understand that CERN is a time machine. It's a real time machine. If it ain't a time machine, how in the hell is you traveling back in the past to find out the beginning of the universe? How? If CERN is not a time machine, how in the fuck is you traveling in the past to find the beginning of the universe? That sounds like you're using the machine to travel in time to me. Literally. So you got to understand that the only thing that keeps us bounded to this construct is time. And I'm going to leave it at that. I love y'all. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm out. Ashe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man, so y'all can catch these downloads and these lectures like, You feel me? Peace.